Hey guys, welcome to Friday stream. So, week of the 6th of January 2026, Friday the 9th of January 2026, Zer's Reset Live. So welcome everyone to Friday's stream, and once again it will be seeing what Zer has for us, as it is a Reset Friday. So we're going to head into Destiny 2. Welcome everyone to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. So until I've completed everything in regards to the storyline, it will be still Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. But this week I did do a sort of a semi-live pre-recording of a full run. So you will get to see, you know, the live, sort of semi-live Nightfall we did during that recording. The microphone was on, but obviously the camera wasn't on, but the microphone was on, so you get to hear me talking. We made progress in regards to the storyline, so we will continue that. If necessary, it will be a recording sort of thing. If there's going to be you know, forthcoming disruption continuing after this week, which I'm still not sure when the next live stream will be after this weekend, but I will keep you guys updated with you know, developments. So we do have today's stream, we also have tomorrow's stream, so at least we have at least something this week. And it is technically the very first reset week of January 2026. So welcome everyone to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate. So we're gonna head straight to the tower and see what Zer has for us this Reset Friday. So we're going to click on the tower icon thing. So you do have these, well, other ones that we usually click on, and different locations around the map that we can click on too. All over the place, really. But for the moment, we are concentrating on Zer's reset. So Zer is here at the tower, the agent of the 9. So out of the 9 members, I guess, for the moment, Zer's a decent individual. He doesn't, you know, take advantage of anything, you know, whether it's, you know, gaining, you know, things from Crucible or Gambit or anything like that. He just likes to see people have a bit of a squabble, can't even speak there, in Crucible and Gambit, bit of fun, and he likes that sort of entertainment. So Trials of Osiris, he probably loves that as well. So we're heading straight to the annex side of the tower, and we will go and see what Zer has for us. So the pre-recording that I did just yesterday, actually. So I did try to do the recording live on Tuesday, the official reset day, but the Destiny 2 server kept kicking me back to orbit, so I decided to leave it a little bit because it was really annoying. So I left it a bit and then went back, and then it just kept kicking me out again. Same on Wednesday as well, which is a bit weird because obviously Wednesday, when we normally live for a live stream, we're in World of Warcraft, of course, but I wanted to see if the Destiny 2 server would still kick me out. It sort of was being annoying again, so I left it to Thursday, yesterday, and it's weird because it worked alright, so I have no idea what that was about. But at least we got it done, so that will be edited, and you can get a chance to watch it. So I'm hoping I can get it edited and split into the separate parts for this Sundays. So hopefully it will be available to be uploaded for Sunday, because as you know I upload every Friday and Sunday. But anyway, welcome to the annex side of the tower, and in regards to Destiny 2 Renegade, we will look forward to heading into that expansion together once we have completed everything in Destiny 2 Edge of Fate just beforehand. So we're heading to the part of the tower, or should say this part of the tower, to see Zer himself, literally. He's around here. So there he is, the Agent of Nine.
These are from the Nine.
So each week we have to spend at least 47 strange coins. It is the new fourth continuation new method of his reset, since I think Beyond Light they decided to make changes and slowly integrated them in the Witch Queen, and then of course Edge of Fate and Final Shape just beforehand. So took things from previous expansions and tried to improve them. And then of course, with us being technically in Destiny 2 Renegade, it's spilt over into that new expansion. So each week, each of the classes have 2 bits of gear. Doesn't matter if it's 2 helmets or 2 shoulder armor or chest armor for each of the classes. It is rare that happens, but it has actually happened during the live stream. So with that said, so to kick off the gear for the classes this week, as always we have the hunters gear first. So the hunters have chest armor and a base level of 300 for this expansion. Previous one was 200. So you can add major mods alongside minor to help you with different instances that you're going into. For example, a very difficult raid or dungeon, or even a very, very, very difficult Nightfall Grandmaster potentially, which it's going to be insane, I think. So you can upgrade this as it were to a level 5. Some gear from the old loot system still gets updated or upgraded to at least a level 10, but that's for that particular bit of gear. But yeah, it's weird that, isn't it? So some gear amongst the giant list of gear for not just the hunters but the warlocks and titans as well, all of them will have gear that is from the old loot system. So it can't always, it would take them forever to upgrade everything, but I think that just shows that even though you might get gear from the previous loot system and leveling system for the the gear, at least with the new current threshold of gear level, you can upgrade old stuff, so that's still good. Whether you still need to use the old materials for that, I'm not sure, because with the recent stuff we just don't need to worry about the ascending alloy or ascending shards as much, but we still collect them though during rewards and things like that from anyone really that we participate in. So first bit of gear for the hunters is the chest armor And like I said, you can upgrade it to at least level 5. Also, if you've got multiple of this as well, which I was going to say, you can sort of merge them together to not lose the stats that you're trying to get. So they made changes in regards to customization, in regards to chest armor, for not just the hunters, the entire lot, from hunters to the warlocks and the titans, can customize a lot of the gear more simply now. So if you have a lot of options in your collection, you can then select the one that you want for your particular hunter's bit of gear, for example, or if you're a warlock, for the warlock, or for the titan. In my case, because my main character is a titan, so I would pick a appearance that will look really cool for the chest piece in this case, and then you would change the color scheme just to make it sort of match the color scheme you're going for example. So some bit of gear you can customize it more than others. There's one of them things, unfortunately. So the second bit of gear for the hunters this week is gauntlets. Technically it's like shoulder pads, so exactly the same. You can add major mods alongside minor, depending what situation you're going to be having to help out in regards to your fire team, your guild group, or even if you're trying to do stuff on your own and you need to have a specific gear layout or even damage layout, etc. It's good to have stuff that will help with that situation. So as well as the other bit of gear, since the changes they introduced into not just Renegade, which is technically what we're in, but the reason why I say final shape at the moment, edge of it, sorry, is because of course we're still trying to finish the storyline, and until we finish the storyline I will still mention that expansion, so technically the previous expansion. But this bit of gear, just like the other bit of gear for the hunters, and just like the other classes as well, you can upgrade it to at least a level 5, but since it introduced a massive overhaul in the way that exotic gear levels up and things like that, just made it more simplified. But so you can merge them together, and you don't use resources as much, but you do use glimmer, I believe, and I don't think you use a cipher, but you can get them as well. So just like the other bit of gear, if you have additional appearances for your hunter, for example, if you have tons of them, which probably a lot of you have a lot of additional appearances for your hunter, because I've got hardly any for my hunter, because I don't actually have a hunter, but I do have gear for hunter when I do want to create a hunter or warlock as well. So just like the previous bit of gear, the chest armor, the shoulder armor, you can pick a appearance, for example, that you prefer, and then change the color scheme to make it sort of match what you're going for example. So the hunters have chest armor and shoulder armor, or gauntlets. The titans this week kick off their gear with leg armor, so exactly the same as the hunter's bit of gear, adding specific mods depending what you need it for. So different bits of exotic gear helps with different situations and doing different damage and all that sort of thing, and different cooldowns that you might need for a very difficult Nightfall, a very difficult raid, or even just you trying to do stuff, pinnacle stuff, on your own, where it's rather challenging, of course. Hmm. So the minor mods, are different as well, but they all work the same. So melee ones are helping you, get your grenade, um, helping you specific weapon slots as well. So you can upgrade this to a level 5, just like the previous gear. So, like I said before, some gear is still leveling up to a level 10, but that's the old ancient loot, as it were, that you can still get, because the list of gear for the entire, Destiny 2 is absolutely, it's going to go on forever, really. So the amount of weapons and I've got in the vault, armor as well, not just helmets, chest armor, leg armor in this case, as well as the other parts of the gear. Tons of them, so it will take ages to upgrade all of them, but some of them are from the old loot system. So like I'm saying, upgrading it to a level 10, some of the gear. So leg armor to start for the Titans, and their second bit of gear is actually another bit of leg armor, which is a rare thing to see, ladies and gentlemen, but exactly the same as the previous leg armor for the Titans and for the Hunter class that we went through. So you can add different mods to help alongside what you're trying to build for your character in regards to, if it's strength or, helping you get your melee, maybe. Just anything. So probably the leg armor deals with more mobility, maybe. But of course, I've never really tested it out, really. Because I've never done a really difficult raid or anything. So, and of course you've got the minor ones to help out with specific major ones as well. So the minor will work together with the major. It just depends what you're trying to achieve in regards to stats for your character. So you can upgrade this to at least a level 5 as well. So it used to be level 10, of course. And if you got duplicates, meaning if you got 2 of these in your vault collection, and one of them is maybe like a 200, in this case this is a 300, but eventually it will be probably 400 or even 500. So then the ones that are 300 could jump up to a 500 bit of gear for the same bit of, call the same name, etc. Same potential benefits as well in regards to whether it's for solar, arc or void or strand, etc. or stasis or harmonic as well. But yes, and then you could just get rid of it, merging them together, one gear that's a higher level than the other, call the same thing, without losing specific stats you're going for, So the Titans have 2 leg armor this week, which is a rare thing, and heading to the final class for their gear for this reset week. Warlocks start off with their chest armor, so exactly the same as the other chest armor for the Hunters, for example. They can particularly use specific mods, just like the other 2 classes. Specific ones will work better alongside the minor to help you be absolutely destructive, I guess, in a raid, for example, or difficult Nightfall, for example, or if the chest armor helps you get a lot of damage resistance, especially against specific damage. That will really help, you know. So for the scorn of, you know, dealing with a lot of void damage, for example, or even solar damage, for example, or even arc, any of these really, but chest armor, I think, more, you know, more deals with more, I couldn't say it right really, but I think the chest armor does a lot of resistance more than the rest of the gear. That's what I think anyway. So you can upgrade it to a level 5 and infuse it if you have duplicates of the same bit of exotic gear. So you can change its appearance just like before, and then change the colour scheme if you're very happy with the appearance. Interesting. So just like just a quick step back with the Titan's bit of gear. So because we have 2 leg armor, it is exactly the same. So you pick a, you know, appearance that you really like, and then change the color scheme. So the 2 leg armor for the Titans this week, and all the gear really exactly the same. Pick an appearance that you like and then change the colour scheme. So the final bit of gear for the Warlocks is a helmet that looks like where have I seen that before? It's like a bug helmet, isn't it? So potentially the helmet deals with additional damage resistance maybe as well. Maybe it helps get your heavy ammo, maybe, I have no idea, because I've not really tested it out fully in regards to exotic gear. So you can only use one bit of exotic gear. It's a shame you can't just totally wear all the exotic gear, because then you'd just be an absolute beast in the arena, for example, or you know, the Nightfall run, etc. But they limit you to one bit of gear, well, one bit of exotic gear and one exotic weapon as well. So depending what you need this for. And also the minor help with the major, of course, so depending which one you want to pick, there's tons of them really. So you can upgrade this one to a level 5 and merge them together, or infuse if you have duplicate. So if you've got 2 of these in the vault and one of them's higher level than this one, you can merge the higher level one with this one, and then you know, it'll sort of make it that gear level without losing any stats. So that's what a lot of players try to do. So as simple as that for this week for the offers this week. Also there's this thing, so depending if your main character is a warlock or hunter or titan in my case. So with my character, main character being a titan, so the main mark, so the mark thing at the bottom that you wear around your waist, which is this thing here. So this is called a mark, but with the this available from there, you can get this and it will give you additional perks and bonuses, stats and things. But bear in mind you can only wear one bit of gear and have one exotic bit of weapon equipped in one of your slots. So in my character's case, we have this exotic weapon here, and we haven't got any exotic equipped in regards to armor, but we do have a bit of gear what we can put in the vault. But like I said, you're limited to one, which is a bit of a shame. So if your class is a hunter, it will be called something else. If you're if you're a warlock, it's called the other thing. And obviously in my character's case, because I'm a titan, it's called this. So Xer's reset. Every week we have to spend 47 strange coins, like I said before, and it doesn't matter which way we spend our strange coins. So Xer has usually materials we can buy in exchange of coins. So this week it's got enhancement prisms with enhancement cores, as well as some glimmer and some rare banners that you use during instances, such as when we were doing part of the storyline, when we get to a boss stage or something more difficult, we put the rare banner down on the ground, and it gives us maximum ammo as well as our super, so you can get loads of them. So you can spend 47 strange coins individually, and you get a strange gift in return. So the idea with this reset, like I was saying, spending 47 at least. 47 is the requirement to get the Favour of the 9 buff every week. So we can buy plenty of these, for example. Or you can spend using your strange coins buying exotic gear that he has on offer as well. So individual engrams will cost you 23 strange coins per engram, but the individual, oh, a minute, they've changed that now. So the individual weapons themselves will cost you 23 per one, and the exotic engram costs you the same. It used to be the engram cost less, but they must have made changes so it's just the same. So this week they have the, as always, the Hawkman hand cannon, the Huckleberry submachine gun, the Telesto fusion rifle, and the Thunderlord machine gun heavy for the heavy weapon slot. Also, there's 2 catalysts, so if you need to get the catalyst for the Ceres regime and this one as well. So if you need to get these catalysts, it will cost you 71 strange coins per catalyst. So that's more than enough. So if you want to buy legendary weapons underneath, it will cost you 7 strange coins per engram. However, the individual weapons, legendary weapons, will cost you 17 per one. So depending if you want any of these on offer. So like I was saying, it is up to you how you spend your 47. You don't have to necessarily spend 47 if you got nearly 200 strange coins, for example, which is the max for the strange coins. You've got plenty to spend, technically. Because once Xer disappears after this reset, he will not be back till next Friday. So then if you have maxed out your coins, you're going to have to somehow waste them or spend them on stuff that you don't need just to reset the amount of coins. So the strange coins, like I was saying, it is a bit of annoying that we don't have at least thousands of these or something, because the enhancement cores we can get 1,000 of each, and the rare banners more or less the same. We can get 100 of them at least in different stacks. The enhancement prism we can only get 100 for some strange reason, but with the enhancement cores we can get more than the prism, which makes no sense in my opinion. And the ciphers you can only get 5, and the ascending alloy as well, and the ascending shard you can only get 30 of them and 30 of them, but you should be able to get like at least 100, blah blah blah, you know. Should add a few more zeros to these just to ensure that you can carry on collecting stuff that will help upgrade your gear, instead of being forced to recycle just to make room. Do you know what I mean? So how are we going to spend our 47? So we're going to buy some more enhancement cores. Make it simple. So we've got all the enhancement cores that it would let us. So we have spent 34 out of 37. Ooh. And we need to buy some more glimmer.
On exchange.
So we
It
should.
was the Nine's. Now it is yours.
Oh, we almost got enough. So we're going to buy a strange gift. And that will ensure that we spent 47 strange coins.
It was never mine.
As simple as that. So maybe next time we do Zeus Reset Live, we will buy some more rare banners. But bear in mind, I have absolutely loads of rare banners. I've even got rice cake for some reason. So if you do have a spare cipher slot, you can also get a cipher from there every week as well, as the seasonal rewards as well can often give you a cipher if you haven't already, you know, got it. So it can give you a cipher. So in this case, for example, we do have a cipher there, but then you got the mini seasonal hub, which also gives you additional things like another cipher, which is a bit funny because I've got no space. So both of the so we're going to get rid of one, just ensure that we make room. So this is where, like I was saying, the massive problem here in regards to the rewards, because the main season rewards do give us, like I said, a cipher, you know, and so does the mini season stuff as well. So it's just weird that we don't have up to maybe 100 at least ciphers, and you know, it's a bit weird, isn't it? So the current season of Lawless still got over, I think it was like over 80 days or something, so we've still got plenty of time, still well over 52 days to the next official season kicks off. Just weird, isn't it? So that is what Zer has for us. So we say thank you to Zer.
Do not go looking for the Nine. They will come to you.
So Zer's reset done. As simple as that. It isn't you know, difficult or anything like that. Zer's reset is usually, well, Friday streams usually the shortest out the entire live streaming schedule, because Zer's reset is so quick, you know. But with being able to go live for Xer's Reset, I've decided to make it you know, how I wanted it to be for Xer's Reset. So during Xer's Reset we also do some additional content live as well. So we will do a live Nightfall, we will do some Crucible and Gambit. So we hadn't done Gambit realistically for a little while, with the festive event leading us into 2026. Literally, we just kept doing that until it disappeared. So it disappeared literally this reset Tuesday, just gone. So a couple of days ago, basically, it literally disappeared. So I'm sure it will return. It was a lot of fun throwing snowballs, so I have recorded some gameplay of that, so you know that will be uploaded and edited. These videos do take ages because bear in mind it's in high definition, and then it's converted into 4K and then uploaded, etc. Takes a lot of memory, you know, but that's the fun part of doing creative content. It's going to take absolute ages to upload it. Do apologise if you're hearing my chair. My chair is rather squeaky at times, but so we're going to head to the portal tab. So like I was saying, Edge of Fate until we have finished the main storyline for Edge of Fate before we can head into Destiny 2 Renegades. So we have made progress. So like I was saying, I did record a bit of the storyline. So we did do Quarantine, which was the next part of the storyline, and it's led us to this next part called Critically, which sounds lovely, doesn't it? So, and there's also tons of side stuff to do. So you got these ones here, as well as these, and this one down here, and here, and these ones over here as well. So we've got stuff for Ikora, Lodi, and this individual as well that I've forgotten her name now, but like I said, I have recorded it, so it will be uploaded hopefully for Sunday. So massive changes that they introduced during Edge of Fate, and then leading into, of course, Renegade. Just making the bounties or weekly stuff that you try to complete during you know, Crucible, Gambit, anything really counts for the seasonal stuff. So you don't collect bounties anymore; they just give you little it's like little tasks. I think they're called tasks now, really. This one's a bit annoying because we have used the sword thing and kill things, but it hasn't counted. But never mind. So each week you try to complete the little weekly 20 by completing these as well as this. So regards to Crucible, we did have this set up with the rocket launcher because that was one of the requirements. So what we're going to do is switch it back to this void, as we are going to go into a live Nightfall run first. So I do hope you will will enjoy it. So I'm going to head straight to the portal tab, click on the wheel tab and come out of this, and then click Vanguard, and then click Nightfall. So whichever one it is, we will have a chance to do it live. So that's what we're going to do first. So once we've done this, we can head into Crucible and Gambit. We usually go straight into Gambit and Crucible first, but I thought I'd see what it's like us doing it this way, this time. And yeah, it's no doubt going to be fun, whatever the Nightfall run is going to be, but we will find out together. So, like I said at the beginning of the stream, tomorrow is the final stream of this reset week. Unfortunately, we've only had today and tomorrow's stream this week. I hate disruption, you know. But tomorrow night's going to be fun. So we did try to go live last weekend, literally last Saturday, to do the same things that we're going to do tomorrow, but I had to go live really late, just to say hello and also sorry because we were delayed massively. So we went into Super Animal Royale as well as Diablo 4, not in that order, but we are going to do that together again tomorrow. More about that later.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmic Room, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair, and the High Silt feeding from their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Sounds lovely. So the Nightfall is at, I should say, on Earth. It's live Friday. The idea of a Nightfall is to try to get a really good score, but it's not necessarily everyone's focus, really. Don't you know if we're going the right way here? So I'm just killing pests on the way to my teammates, so you don't necessarily have to do that, but you can do. Did you just hit me in the face? But like I said, not everyone wants to kill everything on the way to an instance, or the part of the map where the instance leads us to, for example. But the more stuff you kill, I guess, the more maybe barrier champions that spawn. So the barrier champions have shields and they're right pain in the arse because they're so difficult to kill. So if you do not have armor piercing bullets that penetrate their armor or shields, so you will see hopefully some barrier champions that have that little red shield. So the idea is to try to kill or disrupt them, generating that shield before they can get protected from it. of course. Quicker. So as you can see, this. Oh, fucking pest!
Great. Way out of here is sealed.
We got some more shits. Oh, we're gonna deal with this little console thing.
Pretty complex. I'll need time.
Oh, here comes more hive or something. Fallen! So with it being a Nightfall run of this instance, we will have the pests being a bit more difficult to deal with or to get rid of. Heading over here in case we can actually trying to figure out. Oh, here they are. So still haven't worked out if it matters how much stuff we actually kill to spawn more, you know, barrier champions in the Nightfall instance, because I don't know if that's true unless there's just a number that spawn anyway. So if you get rid of them, really annoying, isn't it? Oh, you bloody shit. Them little shits love blowing themselves up. Don't you? Boy damage here. So like I said, it's not a must we need to get a high score or anything. It is, for a lot of players, just get the Nightfall instance done. But it is fun to see if we can get a good score, of course. So it appears, of course, this Nightfall's here on this part of Earth. So we've had a few different pests. So we've had the hive as well as the fallen. Little shit. How dare you shoot me? Oh. Whoa. We do have that to deal with, but we also got this fallen walker as well. So there's a barrier champion. who still hasn't. Ah, shit! Talk about the stalker being brutal for this. Well, I wasn't expecting to be murdered, but I was. Whoa! He's just. So, as you can see, the barrier champions put a shield up. Yeah. Still got this shit down here. I'll talk about destroying things. So we should be able to continue. So we head to the next part. So as you saw, that barrier champion regenerated his shield, so and my teammates need to help disrupt his regen of his shield. That's how you get rid of them. If you don't have the armor, piercing bullets, it doesn't matter. So welcome to this part of the instance. So this is, it leads to here. It's Nightfall. The Devil's Lair. Oh, what a shame, did I hurt your face? So, this servitor has little ones protecting it, or guarding it. Oh, it looks lovely. So, we have been here before, so it has been a while since we were last here, but like I said, it is a Nightfall 1 live, so we don't know what Nightfall is until we go into the instance live. So the boss is a fallen servitor in this case, here in the Devil's Lair. So I'm gonna keep my super to last part because we're gonna soon be sort of dealing with ships. Hey! Oh, you little shit! How dare you! snuck upon me and killed me. Oh, thank you. I would have cast my super now. Not quite yet. Where's that shit that stabbed me? So cast my super to try to get rid of the boss as quickly as possible. And as simple as that.
Epic's Prime cast a great shadow over us. With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
So I do hope you enjoyed that Nightfall run. So we didn't actually get a platinum score, we got a gold score in the time that we got. So potentially we could have killed more stuff maybe, and that would have helped us get maybe a platinum score, but I have no idea. Because last time I'm sure we got a platinum score, but because we had more stuff to kill, maybe. So I do hope you enjoy that Nightfall run. So it will be edited so you get to watch it as well, separately from the little bit that you saw before in regards to Zer's reset for this stream. So as simple as that for the Nightfall run. Sometimes it's you know, a Nightfall that would take a bit longer, but in this case a Nightfall that murdered me, which was this great, because I hate getting murdered during a live stream. So final part of tonight, technically we are going to go into control, and then the final technically half of that we're going to go into Gambit. So we will do 4 of these controls, so you get to see that. So everything's reset back to its usual in regards to the crucible rotation. So we do have control available this week in regards to competitive one as well. We have lockdown as well as the trial of Osiris for those who are doing it. In regards to the main crucible tab at the top, so we do have Mayhem, so we could do that in addition. Elimination and Rumble, as well as private matches as well. So if you want to have fun with your little group, you know, privately, you can. So you can see at least 1 or 2 controls, and then we could go into Mayhem, still counts, and then after that we will head into Gambit. So we will do 4 of them. So it doesn't matter if it's from the start or anything, it's you know, still, you know, helps towards the weekly requirements. So I'm swapping this back to my rocket launcher because it does ask us to use a rocket launcher for our explosive little requirement for the week, which is interesting. So this one, it does ask us to use a rocket launcher or grenade launcher or throw grenades. So, So I've kept my subclass as solar, so you got to see that during the Nightfall run. But usually I stick with Arc or Void or even Stasis. Strand is rather cool as well. But in Mayhem, when we go into that, you will see the supers a bit quicker. So we could switch around the ones that you haven't seen for a while, rather than the ones that we usually do quite often more than others. Regards to the Eververse store, resets this week, so we will go and see Tess a bit later, see what what the engram will give us. So this is what's available. We can get this shader or color appearance. So we do have this one already. So you can also get this vehicle as well. I don't know why it looks like a bird, because it looks like a beak, that bit, doesn't it? To me anyway. And you got different emotes. And then you got this one. Quite funny, isn't it? So you do have this Titan appearance. Looks quite cool. And also, if you have this exotic weapon, you do have this appearance for this. Which I don't have. Some more about that a bit later.
Control.
So the idea, we have to capture the zones, or 4 zones. We get a power play.
Show your enemy this place belongs to you now. Take the zone.
Yes, A, B and C. So we capture all the zones. I don't know why I keep thinking it's 4 zones. But if we capture all the zones, we get a power play. So the only downside to this is the fact that they know where you are. So that's why I think when, you know, momentum control is on the rotation, it's really cool, because you could be literally next to an enemy player, as it were, and they don't even know. But that's what it should be like. I always say this. Same with Mayhem, really. They should do that for Mayhem as well, because then it will be Mayhem. Do you know what I mean? Right? What's going on? I think somebody was getting beaten up or something. Ah! They have advantage. That was a bit weird. Sorry, I'm just shooting my teammate. I like how he pushed me out the circle. I'm on your team. But sometimes it's very questionable. Ah, I don't have any heavy ammo. I want to get some heavy ammo so we can use our bazooka. Because it's really fun when you use a bazooka. But in the past I killed myself accidentally with a bazooka. And it's just like, ah, no.
Don't spend all that ammo in one place.
That was really funny. I blew him up. But killed myself, like I was saying. I knew that was going to happen, in fairness, because he was chasing after me and I had no choice but to defend myself. But in my case, sadly, I killed myself as well. So I technically defended myself from him, but killing myself at the same time, which is really funny.
Get those zones back.
Ah! He went flying for some reason. So the enemy team got power play, but that means absolutely nothing. Hey!
Zone B captured. Zone advantage.
Thank you for that revenge. So my teammate got revenge because you saw them just coming after me there, didn't you? It was just like really not nice. Ah! Oh shit. Oh, you made me swear. Had to use his super on me, didn't you? Of course he did. How come he didn't die? Oh, because he fucking used the super on me again.
Zone B locked.
I think it's personal sometimes. Oh, well, this is a shame. It was going really well. Now it's going terribly wrong. He didn't even die. Well, I better get that bazooka then.
You have advantage.
I need some bazooka ammo, or heavy ammo, as it's
5
also known
minutes.
as. I have to wait a bloody minute and that.
Zone A
Ah!
locked. They have advantage.
Bye! Stink. Sorry, did I say that aloud?
You captured Zone B. You have advantage.
Who are we shooting at? Ah! No need for that.
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Ah!
Zone B lost.
He killed me again. That was so funny because he was like, ah! Oh dear. Oh, I'm very sorry for that. Didn't mean to punch you. Ooh!
Zone C lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone B.
Get him!
You have zone advantage.
Ah.
Yes. Now show them the true meaning of war.
I will. Ah! Well, that's a load of shit. I'm sure I hit you with my bazooka, but well, as you saw, my bazooka didn't do anything.
Zone A lost. Zone advantage. 3 minutes remaining.
Ooh! I thought it was my team captured that flag. So if I captured, if I cast my super there, if I knew that, we could add some more points. Maybe, well, maybe a flag. Well, how dramatic, eh?
Your enemy is pushing for victory. Punish them for it.
Well, that's a bit of shit. I just hit you with my super.
Zone C captured. You have advantage. Enemy has zone advantage.
That was a bit weird because he should have died, but he didn't. So, like I said, you get players that spoil it by cheating. This should be banned for life, shouldn't they?
You eat monsters for breakfast. You can win a battle for territory. Again.
So other than the cheating by certain team members of the other team, sort of spoiled it. So we're going to go into control again. Hopefully this time there won't be any cheats. So I do hope you like my cape. It actually glows in the dark. I do have another one that glows in the dark, but I've never fully tested it out. But although it's sort of reflecting off some other light in, such as my mouse, I think. Well, the light from the keyboard's actually reflecting off that, but it's reflecting off my can I've got in front of Relentless as well. So it actually is showing on the cup as well, sort of. But so it glows in the dark. So we could do 4 of these controls, or like I said, do the next one, control, and then head into Mayhem for the next 2 after. So we do have plenty of engrams to open. So we can use these exotic engrams to exchange to get exotic gear. For example, so we click on armor, for example. Hold a minute. Here we are. So exotic armor. So, for example, any of these we can upgrade to at least the current gear level of 550. So we just exchange that with Royal a bit later. So we got this ship the other day, and I changed it to the New Age Black Armory appearance. Ooh, it does look like a Cabal ship, in fairness. So I do hope you will enjoy this control. We will see what happens this time, if they're going to be cheating, or if there are any cheats in this one. But they got catch-up, not catch-up, but anti-cheat mechanics, stuff built in, but they're still bloody cheap. But as I was going to say, in Gambit they do have catch-up mechanics, which is really cool. Help new players, Just makes Gambit more, fair.
Enemy claimed Zone A.
So this is one of the new maps they introduced during our time trying to understand why we had to come here in regards to I think this is on the moon there. But via the Vex sort of thing. Funny. I punch you in the face. me. What? Sometimes you hear noises and you think, what's going on?
You captured Zone A.
And then
Zone
you might
advantage.
stick your head out and wonder, what's going on? Then you get like shot in the
Zone B
face.
lost.
And so it's like, oh, of course I did. Because it was their little trap or their little game to draw me out. Ooh, almost got the bazooka.
Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones back.
So potentially during Gambit
Zone
we can
B
do this as
captured.
well.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that.
Yay! How come the first one didn't go anywhere near him, but the second one did? I think he should have died twice, technically. Ah! Fuck.
You're falling behind.
Oh, look at them looking at our dead bodies. How nice! Where's he at?
You captured Zone A. You have advantage.
So, four of us captured the zone. I think it would have been even Stevens with the score, but that's the other interesting thing with the capturing the zones. Sometimes it doesn't matter how many capture it. Oh, sorry, did I burn your face? Oops, I burnt you in the face. Sounds like a little song, didn't it, ladies and gentlemen? So I've kept my subclasses solar, but my gear layout, I do have
You
a
captured
void
Zone C. You have zone advantage.
weapon here. Who are we looking for? So we're not that far behind in
Zone A
regards to
lost.
the score. So in this map, I'm not sure if it's the first two. Ah, yep.
Triple down.
Funny. Ah, it didn't press me.
You captured Zone A.
Ooh,
You
so there
have
was.
zone
Oh, so
advantage.
there's four of us. Ooh, I want to get the bazooka again because I want to try not to murder
Zone
myself.
C lost.
Ah, where's the armor gone? What? I don't understand what's going
Zone
on
B
here.
captured. You have zone advantage.
It's back and forward in regards who has more zones. Hey, little shit. Oh, you fuck. Just you fucking wait.
Only 5 minutes left.
Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? That fucking insult. Literally. Ah, sorry, did I...
You captured Zone C. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Ooh, that fucking shit. Where's he at? It's trying to remember who it was that killed me, but
Zone C lost.
I'd be really, I can't even speak now because I'm very angry. Bye! You fell off. So we get the zone.
Zone C captured.
So
You
we
have
head.
zone advantage.
I've got my super, which is good.
Zone A lost.
So some of the maps for this is up to 100 points at least, where some others are only up to about like 60 or something. So there's quite a few of us here.
Captured zone B.
Yay.
You have advantage. Zone
I want
C
a heavy
lost.
ammo, please. I want to kill Stinky, wherever he is. Come on, Stinky, where are you? Hey!
You're winning. Stay strong. You
Being a
have
wuss.
advantage.
Look at him running away. I think that was the one that killed me before and did a little bloody dance on my dead body just to insult me. Didn't you, you little shit?
Zone A lost.
But I'm hoping the heavy ammo will spawn so I can get it and bazooka your fucking face.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost.
See how angry I am.
You captured zone
I
A.
do not take
Zone
kindly of
advantage
people
is yours.
do little dances over my dead body for no reason.
Zone C lost.
Ooh, nearly time. Ah, shit. Ah, you fuck. Oh, he's gonna get the fucking ammo now. Haha, burned your face.
1 minute. You have this.
Ah! That doesn't make any sense. What
Zone
the
C
crap?
captured. You have advantage.
Some strange either a bug or he was cheating.
30 seconds stand between you and victory.
Well, just you wait, because it's my turn now.
Zone C lost. Bring it home, Guardian.
It's still chopping, you know.
Victory is all I ask.
Yay!
Good.
Cast my super. Doesn't matter.
You're a wall around those zones.
Yay!
Take that iron will belong to the Crucible.
I'm gonna get that guy. So we're gonna head into the other Crucible tab and click on Mayhem. So you get to see some Mayhem maybe. So you get to see two of them. So even though our supers will be quickly gained during Mayhem, I'm hoping to try to get the heavy ammo just to get a few more bazooka kills. So in Gambit, when we go into Gambit, we will potentially have just keeping the heavy weapon slot being having the bazooka, because you can still. It didn't say you had to just get guardians, does it? So just kill things with grenades. Sorry, rocket launcher. So with that said, with us getting these, so helps that. So mayhem. So we do one more after this, and then we head into Gambit.
Mayhem.
So with it being a new year and everything, I've decided to change my character's armor appearance
Now do
slightly.
as friends do. Incinerate each other with your light.
Oh my god. Oh, you fucking kidding. Fuck. I just fucking lost it. Ah! You didn't. I didn't understand that. Oh, you fuck. Where's he at? Oh, it's getting really obviously competitive, but it was a bit fishy, I thought, because he had his super and don't know if it was a glitch or something. Oh yeah, ooh you. So instead of killing me with his super, kill me with his fucking shotgun. How dare you! So, like I said, we usually do this map with control, but obviously it's a mayhem one, so it doesn't matter about the zone. Where's he at? Don't really know where he was. Oh, how come you got me? That was nice. Where's he at? I don't understand where he's gone. Eh? How did that get me? I didn't understand that one bit. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. They're going to be hunting me now. So I think they've increased the kills for mayhem, which makes sense, but they should increase it even more with it being a very, very insane bit of Crucible. But they need to make changes, just slight changes. Oh, how come he didn't die from it? You know, like, switch off the indicator. Oh, got some bazooka, yay! Woo! Ah! Fuck! I was looking forward to using it.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you do with that.
Well, I'm gonna kill somebody, hopefully. I'll show you with the bazooka! Oh, damn. See what I mean? I hit him with the bazooka before he killed me with his ult. Super.
3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
You're winning. Stay strong. Where you fucking at? I got you with my super,
Final push
and you didn't even die. But that's me just going, what's going on here? That didn't make any sense. So I did nearly try to, well, I nearly got a kill with the bazooka, but it didn't count. What? So we can change my subclass to Strand, maybe, so you get to see that. So Strand is rather cool. So during the Witch Queen we were introduced to Strand, and during Final Shape, Beyond Light really. So during Beyond Light we got introduced to Stasis and a Monarch for Edge of Fate. Sorry, Final Shape. Oh look, we've got blue crab. And even more blue crab. Oh, and more blue crab. Oh, another further blue crab. So we get our glimmer. So you get max of 500,000 as it were, per time. So, but you use your glimmer a lot to upgrade stuff, and to buy stuff. So it might be one from scratch, or it might be one already began. That doesn't matter in regards to this part of Crucible. It doesn't matter if it's Gambit as well. But I'm hoping we can get the heavy ammo and use our grenade launcher. Sorry, bazooka in my case. But you can use a grenade launcher as well. But I want to try to get loads more kills. You fuck. So everyone's trying to get the heavy ammo as well, which makes it more fun. And so I'm going to cast my super, which is Strand. So you get to have these cool knife things, but you green and see that again once it regenerates. So with Mayhem it's interesting because you get your supers quicker, but it's just a shame that they don't switch off the indicator, because then it will be Mayhem because no one knows where anyone is. That's how Crucible should be, I think. What happened there? Oh, something. Oh, shit. Ew, so there's. Ah, so they cast super at me.
5 minutes.
Disgraceful pieces of crap.
Pick it up.
Ah, sorry, did I cut your face? Eh? How come it didn't let me... Wouldn't let me change it to my bazooka, did it? But that piece of shit killed me. I'm gonna get you back for that, you... That made no sense. He should have been dead, but that's me saying what should have happened. He wasn't anywhere near me, so how could he kill me with that? See, the logic of things doesn't make sense half the time, but especially when you weren't like maybe in the same city as when they got attacked or something and you get killed. That was quite funny actually. I don't know why they were just standing there, but there was a few of them AFK, it appeared.
Well fought victory.
Ah, I never got a cast my super, not super, but my rocket. See that?
Destruction on a scale like that since, well, the last time you won.
So, ladies and gentlemen, do hope you enjoy that side of Crucible. So we're going to go into the opposite side of Crucible and head in to Gambit. So to conclude the Crucible side for tonight, we are going to go into Gambit, do 4 Gambits. So we did 2 Control, 2 Mayhems, and now 4 Gambits coming up. So in preparation for Gambit and making sure we maybe have that with that, or we can have a submachine gun as well as maybe our Cold Heart. Potentially we could have it as this one, because this one needs to catch up with the rest. So the Prometheus is the one that's got the most. Yeah. Ew, look, more blue crab. It really likes giving us crap. So these exotic engrams we can exchange for bits of exotic gear that we do have in the vault to replace. So the massive changes they introduced in to viewing the vault, because we used to have to teleport back to the tower just to go to our inventory. So basically any gear that is base level of 200 or even 100 or etc. from even the previous season or even expansion, so we can replace that with, for example, a current gear level of the same thing, and then we can just get rid of it. So same with any of the exotic armor as well that we went through for Zer's reset a bit earlier. So anything related to my Titan, of course. So any of these can be replaced with a better version of this one, for example. So we could replace it with the exotic version of it that is 550 at least. It isn't letting me upgrade the warlock stuff, but so there's that mark that we had. So that is base level 200. So for example, we could upgrade that to a 500, you know. Ooh. So I'm seeing if how we upgrade it. So it doesn't say that we can. So we could infuse it with something else. So we could use this one. So for example, if we do actually have a spare one. So we will test this out. So that mark, this thing. Let's make sure we haven't got more than one of it. So we can actually upgrade that, but we will have a look at that in a second. So we're going to head into Gambit. Who we're going to face for the first Gambit? Which pests? Will it be the Hive? Will it be the Fallen, the Scorn, the Lucent Hive, Shadow Legion, Cabal? Any of them really. Could be the Rex. So the Drifter will tell us who.
I got Lucent Hive coming for you. Wonder what the light feels like to the hive. Tingling, prickling. Get ready for transmat. Crank those motes quick, hero. I'm full up on primeval, and they're starting to get rowdy.
So we have Shriekers. Oh, sorry. So Lucent Hive, not just try to kill themselves like normal Hive, but their commanders are a bit like our guardians that we are. So we have to deal with their little ghost as well. So if you don't actually kill their ghost, they will respawn and respawn and respawn. See what I mean? That was a great example that they didn't even do that.
Smoke's draining. The blockers must die, sister.
So the Lucent Hive commander survived.
Hey,
So he was dead,
Ice
but
the blockers and Vader on the field, and they don't look too friendly.
no.
Enemy invader is dead.
How did he survive that?
Portal's prime. Anyone up for a
Jeez,
field trip?
they were shooting me. Some annoying shit. Oh, it's a fucking shrieker. How'd there be a fucking shrieker shooting me? Of course it did. Sorry.
You're bleeding moats, sister.
That was
Whack the
interesting.
blockers.
Oh, don't get rid of the go. Ah, shit. So, it's back again. If you don't deal with the ghosts, they spawn, then they're gonna keep coming back and coming back and coming back until you learn your lesson.
Careful. Hostiles inbound at the steps.
Where's he at?
Watch it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers. Your enemy called up a primeval. They kill it. They win.
Where's he at? Ah? Oh shit. I like how he's chasing me. We can go through, see if we can get a few kills. I don't think it will matter.
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guardians.
That was quite funny. I lost my moat, but I don't care. It was the main thing to see if we can get a
Almost
kill
there. Fill the bank to summon a primeval. Portal's active.
in
Time
Gambit.
to choose violence. Hostiles incoming at the base.
That's my teammate.
Kill that primeval. This is what the team can feel. Revel in this.
Oh, that's fucking shit. You were hit. But never mind.
Envoy's dead. Kill the primeval. The enemy team's about to win this. Get moving.
Of course they are.
And that's it. Opposing team took out their primeval.
Doesn't matter. Bit of fun. So the loot system that they got in Gambit, they need it, you know, adjust it slightly so we get stuff with the current gear. But I haven't done that yet. Which is a bit funny because they're sort of leaving that behind, which they shouldn't really, because they're still technically a part of Crucible. So regards to that little requirement, let's see how we're doing. It's gone up a bit more. Just trying to understand. It's a trace rifle. This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand that. change this just to make it a bit easier, because we have killed. Mhm. Hmm. So what will happen in this gambit? So, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, we do have one more day of drama to look forward to. So that's tomorrow night's stream. So last Saturday I did try to go live for our usual live stream. However, we didn't go live to about nearly 10:30, 11. So I ended up going live anyway, just to say this happened, blah blah blah. And we had a brief stop in Diablo 4 as well as Super Animal Morale. So, with that said, tomorrow we're going to go back into the games that we were meant to properly this time on well, tomorrow night's stream. So we will head into Diablo 4, do a bit of that, and then head into Super Animal Royale with the new Super Animal World now active. It is really fun, so we did do that briefly on Saturday, but we can do it more tomorrow. It should be fun. So with the rotation for the Super Animal Royale Crucible, as it were, as I call it, obviously I used to switch between the Walking Dead and Soul versus Rebellion. However, the new little changes that they've introduced for the new Super Animal World expansion, it more interactive with our little character, as well as other characters are all over the place. But in regards to the Crucible, the PvP/PvE side of things, it is, you know, they are both there, so you can do both. And I think you can queue for both and see which one will maybe load up first. Just like in World of Warcraft, we're able to queue for several instances at once, such as the raid, the dungeon, the other little events that's around the map. So we can actually do stuff like that while we're waiting, or queue multiple things at once and then to see which one loads us in first. And it's good that way. So instead of just having to switch between the little events, Walking Dead and Saul versus the Rebellion, you can do both. So that's quite cool. So tomorrow night you'll see that a bit more detail. We will go through this all again, but should be fun. So we're heading into our second gambit, and what will happen this time? Who will we be facing? Maybe the Lucent Hive again, or somebody else this time. But the Drifter will let us know.
Ding, 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 ding. Vex on the field.
Vex it is.
Vex don't get paracausality. Nobody does, but some folks act like they do. All right, hold on to something. Lock and load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank.
So, welcome to second of 4 gambits for tonight's stream. So we're against the Vex for number 2 and fucking Hydra. Ooh, I don't want to get moving. That Vex is going to be really peed off with me. Oh, fucking Hydra. Spawning in right bloody there as well. Shit.
Hostile incoming at the depot.
Could be a lot worse.
Invader incoming. Send them back.
Didn't know they were on holiday. Ah, shit. What?
Enemy invader down. Free to hunt.
Oh, thank goodness. My team had killed him. Because it didn't sound good, wherever it was. It did sound like they were firing bazookas though. So we've got maximum mode.
High value target is on the field. Hunt it down. Put some rounds. You're bleeding moat, sister. Whack the blockers. Invader incoming. Send them back.
Oh, that's a load of shit.
Your enemy called up a prime evil. They kill it. They win. Portals up.
No, seriously, that was a load of shit.
High value target destroyed. Invader's gone. Get him next time.
So I had to lose maximum motes today so far. In Gambit anyway. Fucking great. So our team's not even doing well at all.
Portals up.
Anyway, that we got less clear.
Rounds done. Opposing
Well,
team
that was really terrible. Wasn't really an attempt, really. Well, that was a shame. So we're on to Gambit number 3. So it's usually a bit more competitive than that, but there's a bit of a shame what happened there. So, bloody lost 15 fucking mods. So, with us being able to access the vault now, what I was trying to say a bit earlier, directly without having to go back to the tower, you know. So we can select on specific gear and upgrade it as long as we've got a bit of gear to use up in our inventory. So we got this in the vault, so we can upgrade this by using it to upgrade it with this that we got in our inventory. So this is now max level of 550. So this can be upgraded as well. So then it's masterworked as well. But I'm wondering why So that bit of gear is now 550 and masterworked as well. So we used some of the resources. So we used sending shard, I think, and some glimmer, and some of these, I believe, as well. So what will happen in this gambit? So with us having a bit of gear in our inventory, literally, so just like before we had a bit of gear down here, so in regards to the vault we can upgrade a bit of gear that's in the vault itself again. Going to the chest armor, upgrading maybe this, for example. So it will let us upgrade it with this. So that's a 550 now. I'm not sure if it will level up. Oh, it is. So it is actually using enhanced prisms. Like I said, I knew. So it does use an ascending shard. 3 actually. So uses 1 to become masterworked, and then to masterwork it you have to spend another 2. So then that's like what, 3 altogether. But then for the prisms I think we used 5 or something. So that bit of gear that was in the chest armor slot here has now been used to upgrade a bit of gear in the vault. So that's the new cool thing you can do directly from you know, your character being in orbit or heading towards a specific area, instead of having to teleport all the way back to the vault itself at the tower.
Bring it so.
So hard to
I like fighting high. They make those funny little
this
sounds.
instance for gambit number 3. So the first one we had loosened hive, this time we have normal hive, and one before we had
I'm full up on prime evils, and they're starting to get rowdy.
Hopefully this time our team actually concentrate this time, but every time we do this instance, whether it's live or anything, it's different every time. It's not always guaranteed we're gonna kick ass, you know, as in the team kick their butt. But you know, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? That was rather explosive. So using my rocket launcher just to get a bit more progress in regards to the rocket launcher requirement. It's hard enough, especially when you've got everyone shooting you at the... Oh, that was fucking unfair. They were fucking shooting me. That was a load of shit. I was trying to get back to the vault, not the vault, but the bank to deposit, but then it wouldn't let me get there, will it? No. That would fucking make me die. Didn't you?
The blockers must die, sister! Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
Oh, this is going really well, isn't it? So the other side of Crucible is going much better than shit. Than this one.
Watch your back. Invader incoming. Hey, you're losing motes. Ice the blockers. Your enemy called up a prime evil. They kill it. They win.
It's gonna hunt me down.
Portals up. Go take them out.
Fucking great. Where's he at? Where's he at?
Portals up.
Yay, deposit 15.
To the enemy. Feels good to be a bad guy, right? This is what they take.
How did he die from that? That didn't make any sense. I hit him with the bazooka. Do anything. This is where they need to fix things because it was a bit weird, that, wasn't it? But
Those motes to the bank. It's time for a prime evil.
shouldn't be like
Portals
that.
ready. Grab your
Because so
Your
at least
allies
we
on the other side, looking to make someone cry.
make somebody
Opposing
cry.
defeated their prime evil.
That was just really weird, but never mind. Bit of a shame now, isn't it? So, final gambit coming up. We may do additional gambit if it's just going to be a bit of an arse. Because it wasn't quite right, that. So the trace rifle that we got, so this is helping with that. So we do have a trace rifle in with this one. So that is a stasis version of this. So I don't know, we got stasis one. I think that is one of the ones, and a harmonic one that we don't have out of them two. So we've got some more glimmer. So we have spent a bit to upgrade bits of gear, but it does make use of the glimmer, because we sometimes max out with the glimmer every time, and then we trying to figure out how to spend it. But then because we have so much gear, a lot of other players will have the same issue with having so much gear to upgrade. It will cost you a fair bit of glimmer anyway, so even though you might spend maybe your 500 glimmer for the week, or even well over that, you're technically upgrading only maybe 10 bits of maybe 5 bits of gear, something like that. Because if you try to level each bit of gear, you know, not just the weapons as well, it does cost a lot of glimmer per time, so potentially up to about 10 bits of gear, weapons maybe maxed out, masterworked. So if you've got over 30 bits of gear, armour, then the vault to upgrade, it might take you a couple of times to get enough glimmer. But then the problem becomes that you might not have enough ascending shards or the ascending alloy that go with this, or even the enhancement prisms that you need as well to masterwork the gear. So the final gambit for today. It is a shame that the current ones that you saw wasn't really going well at all, but these things happen, and it is just a bit of fun. So who we're going to be facing for this fourth gambit? So potentially we could do more depending how it goes here.
Ooh! Shadow Legion on the field.
So Shadow Legion it is. I'm just checking. Oop. So that's got a fair bit to do. But that's, I think that's meant to work with this. Unless it means
the
like
Shadow
a
Legion
Nightfall or
follow
something.
Callus?
Well,
I mean, Empress Kaido's right there.
But we've just done a Nightfall.
Prepare for transmat. Let's hunt some hostiles, sister. Bring their moots.
So
back.
facing the Shadow Legion in this gambit. Same principle. Get as many motes as possible. 15 being the max, of course, and then depositing the motes into the bank. First team to get their primeval up and then kill it wins, of course, that's correct. But then the enemy team have a chance to come through just to ruin it, like what they've been doing this evening. Just making it even worse by killing me with maximum motes, but it is a shame that my teammates haven't been able to help as much as they should, but these things happen. So it appears to me that, you know, tonight is a great example where new players join and they're not familiar with the mechanics, which does happen, of course. So they're getting used to the Destiny 2 mechanics in regards to what the game offers. But yeah, these things happen. So we maxed out, so we better go and deposit these into the bank before we get murdered. Oh, there's a... oh shit.
Vader inbound. Hey, you're losing motes. Ice the blockers. Hostiles inbound in the steady. High value target is on the field. Hunt it down. Get some rounds.
Where's he at?
Vader's gone. Get him next time. You're risking it all. Cash in now.
Ah! How come that didn't...
Enemy called up a primeval. They kill it, they win it.
So we had 2 Berserker shots there, but one of them didn't do anything, which is very strange. So we need to fix that, because that was definitely a bug. So, just like what happened before, where we had issue with the...
Portal is primed.
Hello!
High value target.
Stink?
Incoming wave at the drill.
What? How'd you get... Oh, never mind.
Allies invading the other side. Medium blocker to the other side.
cool. But like I said, it shouldn't be this annoying.
Your allies back. 3 kills. At the base. Hey, you got enough
Yay.
full of primeval. Thank those moats. Portals up. Go take them out. Your allies invading the other side. It's not
Yay, we have a primeval.
pulling them back.
So it is first to kill theirs wins, of course. So this is where we have the fun part of the PvP, where we can invade the opposite side and kill their members of their team, just to be able to feed their primeval. But unfortunately, we've already lost our primeval. Or I should say, they've beat us to it. Just a bit of a shame. Just gonna see. Ah, we nearly did that. Oh, it's gone up. I tell you what, we have one more. Say thank you. 'Cause I have one more just to see if we can increase that percentage. So, as you saw with Gambit, it's as simple as that, really. So they should introduce that for, you know, not just the Dawning event 2026, but just, you know, they've got tons of stuff that they can, you know, use from the previous year of 2025 successfully, which they've done really well. So they could bring in the Halloween thing again, but the way the mechanics work for that worked really well. Having fun throwing exploding pumpkins was really cool. So they should maybe do like you know, the Dawning event of Gambit, as I said, during you know, the Christmas period. It just makes sense to have something fun like that and crazy, and yeah, just it was a lot of fun. Just throwing snowballs at everyone. So what they could do with the, you know, the Vex and the Cabal, etc., and Gambit is the fact they're shooting you with snowballs as well. So everyone's shooting each other with snowballs. Just makes it more fun. And obviously during the Halloween thing, obviously they could have everyone, not just the NPCs, you know, firing dangerous pumpkins. So during Easter, for example, have them chucking Easter eggs, but exploding Easter eggs. Just something different, you know, something wacky like that, because it was really successful for the Halloween event, I would say, and obviously the Dawning event was really successful, I would say, in the past year. So bringing that forward to this year's stuff, obviously there's plenty of months yet, but you know, something that you have to think relatively at the beginning, and then build on the ideas for, you know, later on, sort of thing. There's so much they could do. They could do like crazy hockey themed thing, you know. Just angry snowmen chasing us in, you know, that sort of thing. Just something crazy like that. Or maybe the you know, the snowmen could be like Vex, with little hats on and stuff. Just be really funny. So there's so much they can do, really. Obviously, this is for the Crucible and PvP/PvE side of things, but they could do changes in regards to the PvE side of things. So, of course, with Gambit and things, but with Supremacy, we can have changes brought into that. Rift, other things, tons of things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you will enjoy this Gambit, and hopefully it won't be too bad. Positive from before was at least we got our Primeval up before they killed theirs, because the catch-up mechanics that they introduced for Gambit was to ensure that the team does usually get a chance to get the Primeval first, or introduced into the game arena before the other team wins.
Always makes me thirsty.
So we are facing the Vex, I believe.
Prepare for transmat. They say you're the best, hero. Thank those moats and prove it.
Yes, I'm the best at dying. Because I've already lost a shitload of mods today, which is not what I wanted for 2026. But, yay! In me. So, against the Vex, it seems. So throughout the storyline, we meet different, heavy armory from the Vex, so the Cabal, the Scorn, for example, and I should, introduce that into Gambit because it makes it more fun, seeing something different in regards to the heavy armory that they're going to send into the instance. To me, that just makes it more problematic. For everyone, really. Because you don't know who or what they're going to send through, and I think that's what it should be like. Oh, you piece of shit! I like how he had to fucking go after me. Oh dear. You know, you meant to shoot him, you know.
Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
Huh? What? Ooh, that was rather explosive.
Portals ready.
And the Vex are going to be absolutely paid off.
High-value target destroyed. Your allies hunting the other team.
Yay, got maximum nod. Such a shame, really, with not really having a competitive evening in regards to Gambit side, but in regards to Mayhem and that, we had a lot of fun. And in respect to Gambit, obviously it is really cool, but it just spoils it when not everyone's not really paying attention.
Incoming weight at the drill.
Which just spoils it, but like I said, these things happen. You can't actually predict what the group's going to be like during the instance.
Your allies invade. They mean business.
So I'll cast my super.
Your invaders back with 2 kills under their belt.
Yay!
You just dropped a taken on the other side. Hope you're proud.
Hope and proud.
Opposing team defeated their prime leader.
Ah. So, of course, we were doing the Gambit with bazookas kills just to see if we can get good progress in regards to that little requirement for seasonal boost. But we'll have a look. So it's gone up to 26. Do you know what I mean? It's going to take ages, but this has gone up, which is good. So, ladies and gentlemen, to end tonight's stream, we're heading straight to the main part of the tower just to see what we will get for our reward. So we will use these engrams when we land at the tower. These ones we could keep to see what happens if they will upgrade once we head into Destiny 2 Renegade. But we will go and see tests to see what tests will give us. So in fairness, it has been fun, but it's just a shame we didn't do well in Crucible, well, Crucible or Gambit. But like I said, to me, it doesn't matter. So
Shall we begin then?
So we could use this to upgrade gear. So you do have Cypher options as well. So it will cost you Cypher and 2 exotic engram, or you can use 2 exotic engram plus using at least 60,000 glimmer per item and 2 ascending shards per thing as well. So I'm just trying to figure out which one did we need to upgrade. So we can start with the top, and even though it might be something we've already picked up, go through the list. It would take absolute ages, but So now we don't have enough glimmer. Yay! So we should have enough glimmer now. Yay! So now we can use another cipher engram. So we're going in the list order, but it doesn't really matter if we have duplicates already in the vault. Because if that is the case, we can then recycle it and get glimmer back. As simple as that. So we've got 3 bits of gear that we can put in. So that means we don't need to get these again until we have to level everything back up again. So it has used some of these enhancement prisms as well as some of these ascending shards. So I think we had 30 of them, but we've spent a bit. In a minute, I might be able to
Let's
get
see
some
what we've got.
glimmer through resources a different way. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, there we go.
So what will test give us?
Eververse deals in all manner of goods.
Ooh.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
So I get this. Interesting. So with regards to our inventory, we got this. So it gives us more customization. So Commander's Zavala does have something for us, but I want to see if we can use that to upgrade our gear even further once we head into Renegade. So we just get his gear, and then if it is something that we can just recycle or use to upgrade something in the vault, we can do that. And then eventually we'll be able to upgrade absolutely everything again and again and again. It would take ages, but so we got another bit of gear that we can use to upgrade something, either in the vault or gear that we may get. So we'll put that into the vault. Oh, hold on a minute. Might even get. So we do have a special delivery from ages ago. So we do have this, and we have a sending cipher that we can get as well. So we get rid of this. Now we've got maxed out. In regards to these ciphers, I'm not sure. So we'll keep them there for the moment because I don't know if they can be, leveled up. So if they can, that'd be good because then we have about 4 bits of gear that we're going to
Document all I can remember.
gear or weapons to upgrade, but we will see. So regards to Destiny 2 Edge of Fate storyline, ladies and gentlemen, so we have, like I said before, made progress. So we did do the sort of a semi-live recording of the week's instance. So we did a bit of the storyline, we did some Crucible and Gambit, we also did a live Nightfall run. Yeah. So today we did Sur's Reset. So next time we're in Destiny 2, whether it has to be a recording of this is a possibility, because I just don't want to get further and further behind. But bear in mind, Renegade's not long been alive anyway, so not even that worried, to be fair. So we will potentially record this, so then it will lead us nearer and nearer to the final stages, I guess, of, you know, Edge of Fate, but we will find out together. So I'm hoping to get that uploaded tomorrow, well, for Sunday, because it is a cool bit of content, because it does show you the storyline, and it will be part of the pre-recording slash the, or I should say, past streams or recordings, and also be in the section that says the vote as well, because everything now relates to the past streaming, whether it's World of Warcraft, this, or other games. So that will now be part of the vote content now. So tons of stuff for you to look at. So I am slowly uploading previous stuff from December 2025 upwards to YouTube, etc. It just takes ages because I sometimes have to re-edit it, and then it's just like, but yeah, so we're not far away from being caught up. But yeah, so there's was a lot of disruption throughout 2025, and so far in 2026, bit of disruption here and there so far this January, but we will see what happens. But plenty of stuff for you to look forward to. But in regards to Destiny 2, so we will continue this when we can, and hopefully, you know, sooner than later. But before that, we have the final stream of this week, so I do hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. So it's been rather fun. Sur's Reset live, of course. Did a bit of Crucible, did a bit of Gambit after Sur's Reset, and did the Nightfall run live as well, so you got to see that as well. So tomorrow night we're live for the final stream of this week, so we will head into Diablo 4 first tomorrow night. Do a bit of that storyline live on my auto character that needs to do Act 4, I believe, and then yeah, it will lead us to the final stages in preparation for the new expansion of Diablo 4's next installment. So Vessel Hatred kicks off the you know, saga in regards to the you know, problems that we're going to have in the sanctuary. So kicked off the Hatred saga, I guess is probably the easiest way of saying it in regards to Diablo 4. So it was really cool. So the next expansion, like I said, should be rather interesting. So, and more about that tomorrow night. So when we're live tomorrow night, but it should be rather fun. So hopefully you can join me for that. And then we head into Super Animal Royale tomorrow night, just to you know, redo everything that I tried to do last Saturday. So anyway, should be rather fun. So I want you all to have a fantastic weekend, best as possible. The weather hasn't been too bad in honesty, even though a lot of people will say, oh, it's freezing cold, but it's just if you get moving while instead of standing still, you're going to get warmed up, and that's how I see things. So there was a lot of people standing around doing that, and I just thought, nah, can't do that. I have to walk around or do something. So you get warm, don't you? So yes. So anyway, want you all to have a fantastic Saturday. Hopefully the weather won't be too bad tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you all for tomorrow night's live stream, which will conclude this reset run. I said one for some reason. So tomorrow night's stream will conclude this reset run of the 6th of January 2026 technically. So I do hope you can join me for the final stream of this week tomorrow night. So from 7:30 p.m. GMT UK time tomorrow night. So I do hope you can join me for it. Don't worry if you can't, it will be re-uploaded just like last weekend. That's getting edited as well. Like I said, everything's getting re-edited and re-uploaded, so you can watch it in your own time, whether it's a past stream or not. Anyway, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I do want to say thank you for putting up with me dying loads tonight, and no doubt tomorrow night I'll probably die loads again. But anyway, have a fantastic weekend if you can't join me tomorrow night. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you for Saturday's stream, the final stream of this reset week, the 10th of January 2026, as we head into Diablo 4, the Vessel of Hatred, as well as Super Animal Royale. So it should be rather fun. Anyway, stay safe, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you all very soon for another dramatic live stream. But for now, take care.